Ramesses III, the last great ruler of Egypt's new kingdom, went down in history as a military leader who repelled invasions by the sea peoples. However, his reign was plagued not only by external threats, but also by conspiracies within the country. The most infamous of these was the so-called Harem Conspiracy, which ultimately led to the pharaoh's death and shook Egyptian society. Causes of the conspiracy: crisis and power struggles. Despite his military successes, Ramesses III's reign was far from peaceful. Following his victories over external enemies, Egypt faced a severe economic crisis. His military campaigns had drained the state treasury, while growing corruption in the administrative system worsened the situation. One of the signs of this crisis was the first recorded labor strike in history. In 1158 BCE, the craftsmen of Deir el-Medina, who built the royal tombs in the Valley of the Kings, went on strike due to delayed food rations. Against this backdrop of internal turmoil, courtly factions fought for influence over the throne. By tradition, the next pharaoh was supposed to be the son of the chief queen. However, Ramesses III had multiple wives, and not all of them accepted this succession plan. One of the most ambitious women in the royal harem was Queen Tai, who sought to place her son Pentawir on the throne. According to some theories, she had the support of high-ranking priests and officials who were dissatisfied with Ramesses III's policies. Thus, the conspiracy was not merely a family dispute, but also a reflection of deeper socio-economic tensions within Egypt. The conspiracy unfolds: secret alliances and magical rituals. The conspiracy against the pharaoh involved a wide network of plotters, including Queen Tai, the mastermind behind the conspiracy, determined to make her son Pentawir the next pharaoh. Courtiers and officials, those dissatisfied with the pharaoh's rule, who saw Pentawir as a more favorable ruler. Military commanders, some of whom may have secretly supported the coup. Priests, traditionally powerful figures in Egyptian politics. Interestingly, magical rituals played a role in the preparation of the plot. According to surviving records, the conspirators attempted sorcery to weaken the pharaoh's spiritual defenses. One document mentions that they created wax figurines of Ramesses III, which were supposed to drain his life force. A key question is how the plotters intended to eliminate the pharaoh. They may have planned to poison him or assassinate him during a coup. However, despite their careful planning, the conspiracy was exposed and the plotters were put on trial. The trial of the conspirators: unique historical records. Details about the conspiracy and its aftermath have been preserved in the Judicial Papyrus of Turin, a set of ancient Egyptian documents that provide a rare and detailed account of legal proceedings in the pharaoh's court. The trial was severe, with 8 judges appointed to investigate the conspiracy. The sentences varied depending on the level of involvement. Death penalty: some conspirators, as well as members of their families, were executed. Forced suicide: Pentawir, the son of Queen Tai, was reportedly given the option to take his own life, possibly by strangulation. Mutilation: some lesser conspirators may have had their noses and ears cut off, a common punishment for treason in ancient Egypt. Interestingly, some of the judges themselves were later accused of corruption and executed, highlighting how deeply the court had been infiltrated by political scheming. Was Ramesses III murdered? New discoveries. For a long time, historians debated whether the conspirators had actually managed to kill the pharaoh. However, modern technology has helped solve this mystery. In 2012, a CT scan of Ramesses III's mummy revealed a deep wound on his throat, previously hidden beneath the burial wrappings. The injury was so severe that it almost completely severed the pharaoh's windpipe, suggesting a sharp knife or dagger had been used. Experts believe this wound was fatal and caused instant death. An additional intriguing discovery was a Horus Eye amulet placed directly inside the wound. This suggests that the priests who prepared the body for burial may have tried to symbolically heal the pharaoh in preparation for the afterlife. Consequences of the conspiracy and the decline of the new kingdom. After Ramesses III's assassination, his son Ramesses IV ascended the throne, but by then, Egypt was already in decline. Political intrigue, weakening central authority, and economic problems gradually eroded the power of the pharaohs. Within a few decades, the new kingdom came to an end. The Harem Conspiracy remains one of the most notorious crimes in ancient Egyptian history. It demonstrated that even the most powerful rulers were not immune to courtly intrigue, and that the struggle for power could lead to dramatic consequences.